Hello everybody, my name is Wilder, and Ova Magica, the blob battling farming sim, is now available on Steam in early access. I was sent an early copy of the game to play and record footage of, thank you to the developers for that by the way, and now that the game is released, I can finally talk about it. I'm excited about this one. I've been waiting for this game for a while, and I've been having a blast with it since I got it. Now, I'm not too far into the game, so I'll just be giving my first impressions here and there to let you know what the game is like and to see if you're interested. The first thing I should mention is that Ova Magica is actually having a little release challenge. So if the game can get 150 reviews within 48 hours of its release, then there will be a giveaway for this pin set here based on the 3 starter blobs in the game, which is super cute. There will be 5 of these pin sets given away, so if you picked up the game already, leave a review and help the game get to 150 within the time limit. Just a note, once the giveaway is actually live, you don't have to have left a review to be considered for the pins, so don't worry if you won't be getting the game either right away or during the early access period. You can still be considered for the giveaway as long as it happens. So those of you that did get the game, get those Steam reviews in. Anyway, onto the game itself. So, Ova Magica, like I mentioned earlier, is a blob battling farming sim, which takes inspiration from games like Pokemon and Stardew Valley, just to, give you the super obvious examples. However, before we get to blobs, the first thing we actually see in the game is this train that we'll be arriving on. Yes, we're off to a new town to own a farm once again. But the game uses this train scene to actually pick your settings and all that good stuff. But something really cool was that one of the first things it asked me to choose was the saturation. This game is super pretty and colorful and vibrant. The saturation here is up. And I like it. I actually left it at the default. But I do know a few people were talking about this. I know that they'll be very happy that this is just going to be an easily accessible option right at the beginning. Plus, I don't know, I liked the train scene. It was cool. The little saturation window, like the little window showing the middle of the train. That was cool. I like that. More of that. Anyway, there's also a speed toggle, which works for both cutscenes and battles, by the way, which is the best thing ever. I cannot tell you how much I love this speed up feature when battles come around. It's so cool that this is just in the game from the very start. But next is everyone's favorite part, of course, the character customization, where you get to make your character. The game first asks you to pick from the boy or the girl character to start off with, Hannah or Finn. And yes, you can rename them later, so don't worry. From there, you can completely customize them with no limitations. No matter who you pick, they can have any hairstyle and wear any clothes you want. There aren't many clothing options in the beginning, however it does say here, it notes that you can unlock more in the game by just playing, which is a nice message to have. It saves me from asking or wondering. For the most part though, there's a lot to choose from here, a lot of options, especially for your hair. Also, something I like is that there are glasses, because I wear glasses. Also, you can wear a mask! Also bald. Now that we've made our character, we finally arrive at the train station in Clover Town. We meet the mayor, as well as the twin sisters, who will be our very first friends in town. One thing I must mention, because I love it, is that everyone has blobs following them around town, and it's so cute. Everyone has their personal little friend that tags along, and I love seeing who has what blob and if they're a good pair or a good match. Also, since everyone always has their blobs with them, you can walk right up to just about any NPC and ask them for a battle, whenever you want. They might decline sometimes, depending on who you ask and when you ask them, but the super cool thing is that every time you do battle them and you beat them, it'll give you a message afterwards about that person promising to get stronger for the next battle with you, and they'll actually level up. This means no needing to worry about battling someone too late or too early and all that stuff. But I'm getting ahead of myself though. First we need to actually obtain a blob before we can actually battle. So we head over to the Blob League, and here we get our first look at the champion of the league, Lapis. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like us very much though, so he just bumps into us and walks on. We'll just stay the silent little pro-tag we are for now. Oh yeah, also Blobstagram, by the way. And funny security blobs. So once we enter the Blob League building, we're able to pick our starter blob. There are 3 eggs here which you can pick from, and when you examine each egg, it'll tell you what kind of blob will hatch from it. Your choices are a storm egg, a magma egg, or a forest egg. Now I got the magma blob on a Twitter test I took a while back, so that's the one we're going with. Also, look at how we hatch blobs, by the way, this is so cute, I love this. I literally love this so much. I think I talked about this in one of my previous videos too. Anyway, I still love it. But now we have our first blob! This is my blob, his name is Loki, and I would die for him. Now that we have our little buddy Loki, it's time to battle. Ruby, one of the twins, challenges us with her blob. Now, the blob battles in this game are turn-based, but with an action bar, kind of like the Grandia series, or, Child of Light, something like that. Those are the examples I use every single time this action bar comes up. But if you've played those games, it makes sense. Ova Magica does a really, really good job at explaining how battles work really quickly and efficiently. Also, the battle animations are really cool, too. Look at this big carrot attack from Ruby's blob. I can't wait to get further into the game and see more animations. The ones I've seen so far are nice and flashy and cool without taking too much time, Anyway, after the battle, we head on over to our farm, where we'll be sleeping in a tent with no bed. Until we have enough money and materials to build our own house. Yay. I must say, for an early access game, I'm surprised at how well it works and runs. It's really good. I know not all early access games are in a bad state, but still, I've seen some games in a bad early access state, so it's nice to see that Ova Magica runs and works really well. Since the game is in early access though, there are still a few things missing from the game. Like the board outside the Adventurers Guild. If you examine it, it says the content is not available in early access. Stuff like that, you'll run into here and there, but of course, the game is in early access, and it's still being worked on. They even put out a roadmap if you'd like to take a look at what's coming next, and in the near future. Yeah, I really like this game so far. The battles are fun, the visuals are cute, the controls feel nice, the blobs are cute, I like it. I'm excited to play more of this. Oh, there are also wild battles as well, by the way. There are certain areas where there will be wild blobs roaming around, like in the mines. If you run into them, a battle will start. Be careful though, because when you only have like 1 or 2 blobs, it can get scary in battle when those wild blobs gang up on you. Anyway, there's more to be seen and found, as well as a lot of funny interactions you can see throughout the game. It's surprisingly very funny, actually, which caught me off guard. But I'll let you see more on your own. For now, that's going to be all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to go leave a review for the game if you bought it. Anyway, I hope you're having fun with Ova Magica. Let me know if you bought it, and I'll see you in the next one.